What is guys? Welcome back to another episode of TNT Productions Podcast, Tipsy and Trippy's Adventures.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about there.
That's a freaking intro and a half right there. Okay, guys. So today, we kind of lost track of. I should say me. I lost track of what number I'm on for podcast. I know I put a 9 a couple times. Trippy said, but today we're going to talk about that good old coronavirus again because it seems to be the topic of the news all around here and all around the world.
Yeah, the question that gets me, you got all these people saying, "Oh, I don't know why why everyone's crying. It's just the flu. Wah, it's the flu." Well, if it's just the flu, right now you got, the epidemic continues to expand rapidly worldwide. It's topping over 90,000 cases right now worldwide and 3,000 deaths. And, like 3,000, you got 3,000 people dying because of the flu. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the Illuminati's that are causing this.
Yeah, the Illuminati. The flu's killed people too, though. That's the crazy thing. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, the flu's killed people, but this is a little bit bigger than the flu in my eyes. 6 people.
I just googled how many people have died from the flu because I was curious, and it says the first thing that popped up is how does the coronavirus compare to the flu?
The flu has been around forever. The coronavirus has been around for a day. Wow, okay, a month.
Yeah, I guess the flu has killed more people.
Well, yeah, because the flu's been around for fucking eons. Ever since.
That's crazy.
Ever since our parents were kids. Before that, our grandparents were kids. You're looking, the flu's been around for at least 100, 200 years. So yeah, it's going to kill a lot more people.
Or longer. That's just when they caught it and gave it a name.
That's exactly it. That's what they did with this. That's why they're calling it a coronavirus.
Oh, and then those people I heard on the radio, I remember saying, "We're not buying Corona beers anymore."
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That is hilarious. Like, I feel bad for Corona. I mean, I don't like that beer anyways, but...
You got Corona beer in Mexico, and then you have China coronavirus. 2 different things. Like, China is where the epidemic erupted, and it's where the overwhelming majority of cases have been identified. 125 confirmed infections of coronavirus and 31 deaths from the virus. Those number, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me, but hey, that's a fact of life.
What, that it doesn't make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking coronavirus. It is crazy. And that's just the people they know of. Like, there's probably people hiding, in their fucking basement, coughing and dying that they don't even know of.
Iran has the scale of the largest outbreak in the Middle East remaining unclear with the government, but confirming 1,501 cases, and the public health experts expressing concern that the official numbers were unreliable.
Fucking.
So I don't know if that's but you got 90,000 cases, so like, I know I read somewhere yesterday some schools.
Yeah, there's schools completely shut down.
6 people have died in the United States, including residents of a nursing facility. See, you got to consider, so you have all these doctors and nurses getting infected, but not only that, you have, let's say, exactly what my neighbor said the other day. He works in a restaurant as a cook, so it takes about 14 to 15 days to figure out, like, there's some kind of a breaking period. So I get coronavirus, right, before I know I have it. I go in to eat in a restaurant. I open a menu. I read that menu. I cough and cover my hand. I give that menu back to the waitress. The waitress puts it back in the stack.
Oh, it's horrible. It goes on for any job.
Or like us, customers come in, they hand us money, we put the change into the till, we take the change out, we pass it to somebody else. It's just going to get crazy.
Yeah, it just goes and goes and goes forever. You give your buddy a handshake, he go gives someone else a handshake, or fucking. It's just nonstop. It's like 1 in 3 people are gonna get it, and then every 3 in 7 or something.
The newest case includes a woman in Manhattan who contracted the virus while traveling to Iran, and a Florida man with no known contact with affected countries or people. After that man had another person tested positive, Florida declared a public health emergency.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you got this going on all over the place.
I wouldn't even be flying anywhere right now. I see some people on my Facebook page are like showing pictures of them getting ready to go flying around and stuff. So even my brother, he's out flying right now. And I was like, you guys are crazy.
Like there's been, I think, 19 confirmed cases here in Canada, Ontario.
Yeah.
Something like that, give or take. We're rednecks, so we may not have everything.
They might not have everything.
Yeah. This type of podcast is working out great.
Yeah, it's great.
In February, the CDC rolled out a 3-step diagnosis test kit and distributed hundreds of kits to states and local health laboratories. But the 3rd step in the diagnosis process was flawed, and yeah, so you flawed it. That's why people are dying, you damn CDC people. CDC is pretty good at contacting, but then again, CDC doesn't. They think you know everything, but if CDC said there's a zombie outbreak and there's not, everyone's going to believe CDC. That's another thing. But you're a big believer of Illuminatis, and you know Illuminatis did say they're going to be controlling the world population or some shit. I think you said, or maybe this is their way of.
They said that a long time ago. They were going to destroy like a huge portion of the population of the world. But you know, Illuminati's like conspiracy shit too. There's a lot of people that don't believe it. There's people that think it's real. I've done this much freaking YouTubing about it, so I kind of believe it. Yeah.
I don't believe.
What you think down below.
I don't believe there's 12 people controlling the world.
It's not just people, but those 12 people are like the bosses.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. That's why I don't believe it.
If you believe in there's a government, you should be able to believe there's an Illuminati. It's pretty much the same thing, except for the world, except instead of your country.
Yeah, that should be another debate for another day, because I'll have you standing on your. We'll be fighting back, and one of us will be like, screw you, and just close the laptop. Fuck this.
I know the facts. I know the facts about the Illuminati, though. So
that's perfect. So you know the facts, and I'm going to be the asshole that doesn't believe it. So it's going to work out great. We're going to fight like tooth and nail. Make sure.
It doesn't bother me if people don't believe it. That's just their beliefs.
Well, that's a debate. You got to try to convince me into believing that it's real. That's a debate. That's stocks surge as central banks vow to act on coronavirus. Yeah, the stocks are. I'm glad I don't play a stock market. But when the stocks jump, this is when you buy.
Now that the trains are rolling, here comes even more. Well, they're somewhat rolling. You never know.
Here is how to stop the spread of the virus. What is the virus droplet? To infect you, the virus must hitch a ride on a droplet of mucus or saliva, which likely from a sneeze or a cough, some experts say, and enter through your eyes, nose, or mouth. Ooh. How close is too close? Standing within 6 feet. Can the virus last on a bus pole touched? Unfortunately, yes. So if someone gets on a bus and holds onto the standing poles, it'll remain on metal or glass for up to 2 hours from 2 hours to 9 days. A person who touches a surface that disease can last up to 2 hours to 9 days. Imagine that. That just like the money. Our money here in Canada is plastic.
Yeah, plastic money, yeah.
This was the plan. That's why Canada went to plastic money, because they knew coronavirus was coming out. They were going to hand, and everyone touches it says plastic, glass, and metal. It doesn't say paper. plastic, glass, metal. This is how Canada's going to knock us all off and kill us all. That's it. I'm moving to Hawaii. See y'all.
Down here.
Hawaii. Hawaii.
Up the sticker. Hawaii, grasshopper, Hawaii.
I can't even see myself right now. I just see you.
All I see is you freezing all the time, but it might not be like that on the recording.
President Trump says his job is to protect American patients. Patients? Does that say patients?
You can never believe what he says. Okay.
President Trump spoke about his effort to limit the spread of coronavirus in the United States during a rally on Monday. The simple fact is, you remember what happened in Simpsons when they got sick? They put a big dome over the city.
You know what's funny? They predicted the coronavirus in The Simpsons. And they also predicted a bunch of other crap, too, that actually happened.
Yeah, right here. Can you see that? Hey, can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The, as Simpsons even predicted, President Trump was going to be president. Yeah. They had Trump as president. It's weird.
It's crazy. It's almost like that fucking
Illuminati shit.
No, it's the what's it called? I forget. The Mandela effect. Almost. It's a little bit different, but yeah, it's pretty crazy that they predicted it.
New York's being freaking cocky, I see about it. Sorry for anyone that's living in New York, but what does New York say? Spread in New York is, oh no, they aren't. I thought it said unlikely. My bad. Everyone's just hating on us right now. Spread in New York is more likely, officials warn after first case. You got people. I seen someone come out of the sushi restaurant beside us the other day wearing a freaking doctor's mask and getting his SUV.
Yeah, some people are just wearing those because they're super paranoid and they don't want to get sick.
That's exactly it. People are, wow, it's a good idea.
Sometimes if you're sick, they'll just make you wear them.
Oh, the European Union moves to a high alert. Yeah, they're pretty smart out there. They know what they're doing out there.
Everyone should be on high alert right now and just shutting everything down, literally. Everything.
Which is worse, coronavirus or the flu?
There we have.
The coronavirus and the flu are compared these days, but what are their similarity differences? That's too much to figure it out. They're just all going to kill you. That's the church leader at the center of South Korea. Oh my, if you could see this picture, you got all these people in South Korea, all in white uniforms, masks, and spray guns, and they're spraying down the city, it looks like backpack sprayers and psh.
Yeah, I seen something like that. There was someone walking and spraying shit, yeah. They're trying to disinfect the whole city pretty much. It's like a sanitizer.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, man, it's bound to happen. Here comes the zombies apocalypse.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for the zombie apocalypse.
We got plans for that. Going to Michigan.
Going to Michigan, yes. Michigan is for sure. And then we're going to boat.
Yeah, and then we got to get the boat in the heavy artillery armory.
And all the cocoa and weed seeds we can find.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of that one. We're at 14 minutes, roughly. Jesus, that was a good podcast. Good topic. Hopefully, you guys let us know what you think down below in the comments and what you want to see next. I think we might have a few ideas. Though, so, hell yeah, that's the end of that one. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. As always, stay tipsy.
Stay tripping.
And stay
redneck.
Podcast, Redneck Adventure TNT. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all. Oh my God, I didn't know